Let's go.
Just a girl and her boyfriend. I'm just a girl in a world.
That's all that they'll let me be.
No, I am a Barbie girl.
A Barbie girl?
In a Barbie world.
I've not seen the movie yet.
I haven't either.
I hear it's fantastic.
I also heard that it is good.
Fantastic. Are you our secret guest?
What, Croissant?
Croissant is a co-host. We've been over this.
Oh, yes.
He is, in fact, a co-host.
He's reached co-host status.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Common Ground Podcast, your favorite podcast. We're talking about your favorite format, Bobber. This is episode 46. We got a tournament recap for you and a secret question for Thomas and Hippo that I've came up with. It's not that great, but it popped up in my head. I'm like, whatever, I'll ask them anyway.
That's a great way to build suspense.
Yeah.
I got a secret question. It sucks.
Yeah, for real.
Get ready, guys.
Yeah, you got to keep you interested.
Oh
I mean,
my
it
God.
rocks. I said it out loud and everybody started clapping.
I can't wait to hear who everybody was.
Yeah. The cicadas.
They're back.
Yeah. No.
Please no.
So Hippo and I played some Popper Monthlies.
Hi, I'm Thomas.
Oh yeah, I should.
You co-host.
I am also a person. I am your host, Cameron Schindler, joined by two, not one, but two, plus Croissant co-host, Thomas Hammergun, because you played some Hammer.
I did.
Went
I
back
did.
to Old Faithful. How
I
was
did.
that?
It was very vibes based.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Was your vibes like 4-2?
It was 3-3. I lost in top 8.
Okay. Well,
yeah,
okay.
it was fine. It was I was the only 3-1 who couldn't draw, and I lost, but still made it in because there was a weird other draw at a table where they didn't decide who was a winner, and et cetera. But
yeah, you take that.
But yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. But
Also joined.
It was fine. It was fun.
Heck yeah. Also joined by the lovely James Hippo Hieronymus.
It is I.
What is up?
The James Hippo Hieronymus. What is up? Probably the price of tea in China. I don't know.
Probably the price of everything everywhere.
Yeah.
That too.
This economy. We should be an economy. Oh, God.
No, please no.
No.
We should not.
No, we
Please
should
no.
not. We'd probably lose some friends and some listeners.
You'd lose the co-hosts for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck, Cameron.
Yeah, good luck. I don't want
Good
to
luck
talk
on
about
your
that
on
either.
your
On your
individual endeavor here.
solo endeavor.
Yeah.
How was everybody's weekend, too, before we get diving into?
Mine was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a good time.
What'd you do?
Friday, our friend Austin had a birthday party, and so we all three went to that. That was fun.
That was super fun.
Saturday, Cameron, you and I played Popper, and then we also got to draft some Mystery Booster after that. That was also a blast. And then Sunday, I got to go to our local store and watch an
Borrowed some
RCQ.
games.
Oh, yeah, my little brother had a birthday, too, so I went and did that. And then,
So very eventful.
yeah,
Yeah, that's fun.
I don't know how to stop moving.
Yeah, no, it's fun to keep, doing stuff. It masks the depression.
Oh my God.
At least,
That
at least for me.
That is accurate. That is entirely true.
If I sit at home, I get sad. So keep busy. That's good.
I do keep busy.
And just Austin's birthday was so fun on Friday. Because he showed a New Hope on a screen. Then everybody had some drinks. And we just sat around the kitchen till 1 a.m. and just shared Magic stories and stuff. And stories in general. So that's what happens when you gather a bunch of Magic players together.
It's true.
It was really fun. Thomas, how was your weekend?
It was chill. Friday night was fun. Saturday, the RCQ I went to was fun. It was a good time. 2 of our friends in the finals down there. Actually, friends of ours and/or / teammates in each of the finals of all 3 local RCQs this weekend.
That is
so
correct.
the team is cracked or crushing. Yesterday, folks can probably tell my at the tail end, my energy's back. My cough is gone, but it's something still in my nose and my voice. So that's been annoying. Kind of kept me from working yesterday, but that would have been a work day otherwise. Other than that, been pretty good. Han and I are just trying to find a place to live.
Yeah.
So that's the quest right now.
That's the hardest quest in life.
It not always, but it is feeling difficult currently. But we're making moves.
Okay. Now, so Hippo and I played some Popper on Saturday.
We did.
We got some challenges to go over, a super qualifier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then a super top secret question.
Ooh.
Hippo, what'd you play this weekend at Popper?
I played. Well, so
How did you pick your deck?
okay,
Yeah,
so I
you gotta
sleeved
go
up.
over this
I sleeved up
first.
2 different decks, and then I let my round 1 opponent. I placed both of my deck boxes in front of us. I said, "You get to pick what I play for the whole day." And the options that were available were elves, and then this black-green fog deck. And my opponent
Cameron
chose
rolls
the
his
pretty
eyes.
box. Therefore, fog happened.
And then whenever somebody would complain, you would try to blame Paul.
I sure
And
did.
Paul's like, I didn't know what was in the deck box.
He goes, "I picked it because it was pretty." And
That
I'm
was
like,
funny.
"That's fine. That's totally fine." No blame on Paul. That was just me having some fun.
So what build you go with?
I went with whatever the current or what the
The main deck stream of thought. And
yeah. I
the
went
main
with
deck
yes. I
Nadir
went
that you
so
played.
okay. So whatever list top 8 at one of the challenges last weekend. So it would have been. I think it was Nick Norman's list. So I had 1 main deck stream of thought, 1 Nadir's Nightblade, 3 Crypt Rats, and those were my win conditions in the main deck. And then I had the extra copy of both Stream of Thought and Nightblade in my board as well.
What else did you
Plus
have on
the
your board?
brood scale combo.
Yeah.
Plus the Brood Scale combo
Yeah.
on the board
Yeah.
too.
That's sick.
Did I mean, I guess we'll go over your
It did come up.
it did come up. Okay.
It did.
Cool. I'm excited.
So, Cameron, what did you play?
Would you want to go over your tournament recap first?
Sure, I was just going to tell people what you played. But
Oh, I played elves. I guess because I gave you some crap because I wanted to be elves bros. So Derek tweeted at me in front of the pod, and he's like, "Hey, want to play some elves?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I want to play some elves." So
Yeah.
I played some elves.
that was my other choice. It would have been. I would have had a fun day regardless of what I did. So round 1, as I said, I played against a friend of the show, Paul. He was playing mono white, and he did not really know what I was doing initially because it kind of looks like gardens a little bit. And then once the fog started occurring, he kind of picked up the cards because it's like, I'm not going to get anywhere very quickly, so we'll move on. And then game 2, I ended up just stalling enough to get a Stream of Thought win, which is very cool. I did keep account of each way I won.
Nice.
That's smart.
Because
Yeah.
not all of
Yeah.
not all of my rounds went to, or not all of my rounds went to 3 games.
No.
They certainly did not.
As I can testify, no, they not.
Round 2, I played against Mono Black Devotion. I got this match 1-0
Ooh, baby.
with a Stream of Thought win. My opponent definitely a little inexperienced. They had the opportunity. I had no business winning the second game at least.
No.
Really had no business winning the first one, I guess, either. But my opponent could have activated Pestilence a lot and chose not to. So I was able to just kind of take advantage of that, I suppose.
From what I overheard, they took like a long hiatus from the game.
That's true.
Yeah.
They could have been activating Pestilence on my turn, did not,
Gotcha.
so on and so forth. But yeah, so I got that one 1-0, and then round
1-0.
1-0, and then round 3, I played against former guest of the podcast, Mr. Matthew Centillis,
Let's go.
who was playing not Red Green Panza, but he was playing Red Green Monsters this time.
He did say he was coming up with something spicy. So he did not disappoint. Good job, Centillis.
I
That's
don't know
very
how
spicy.
But this was my one draw of the day.
Man, what a day not to bring land destruction to.
Oh
Yeah,
my
no
God.
kidding. Yeah, he would have smoked me if he was playing Land Destruction. Like, not close. But it was my 1-1-1. I dig out 1 stream win. And then in game 3, I got the Brood Scale combo, but I didn't have anything to do with it.
Yeah.
It just kind of sat there. It was like, oh, I have a gigantic dude, and if I just have, like, I can keep, like, trying to chain cantrips, but it doesn't really do anything until I find a Nightblade, and I didn't find the Nightblade, so we drew. And then round 4, I played against Mono Blue Fairies. That was my 1 loss for the day. My 1 win in the match was a Nadir's Nightblade win. I was able to just stall long enough to make Heapgate tokens and just kill.
So that was the second time he played against Palm Blue Fairies today, right?
That was the first time.
Oh, okay.
And then
yeah.
in round 5, I played against wonderful friend of the pod, Jay.
There we go.
He was playing Mono Blue Fairies. We had a very sick match. Our match went to 3 games. And then this match, absolutely have to give it hands down to Crypt Rats. Like, Crypt Rats soloed him. That is not a joke. Literally soloed him. Especially in game 3, where I was able to, like, kind of bait him on fogs enough to, like, land one and then pump it with a Basilisk Gate and then activate it.
Sure.
So it stays around.
Yep. That's pretty nasty.
That was pretty sick.
Fairies has a lot of X1s.
They have an X2.
They do have an X.
They have one X2.
They do.
I
It's
caught
a lot of X1s though.
I caught y'all's game 3, and yeah, that was wild. The
Yeah,
Basilisk Gate Crypt Rats
Crypt
interaction
Rats
was so
literally soloed that
Yeah.
whole match.
Yeah.
So that was super fun, and then that put me at 3-1-1, which was good enough for top 8, and then we split top 8.
Heck yeah.
Ooh.
Congrats.
Ooh, play it out. Win more prizes.
No.
My
Well,
brain was
we
so
didn't-
fried by the end of the day.
Some people had place to be, like, like Jay had some stuff with the family, and if you lost in top 8, you got a whopping 2 packs for your
So
$20.
not
so
interested in anything other than splitting.
And like
What?
a friend, our friend.
How do they keep doing this?
It's very top heavy.
Why?
It's just top heavy, so you can call it a win a box. I get it. Some people like it top heavy because it's so you can call it a win a
Well,
box,
yeah.
and like, and so it's just
A win-a-box is 8 people, if we want to be real honest. A win-a-box is 8 people.
yeah,
right, but
like
when you have like the next multiple of 8, then it goes up to 2 boxes.
We had
like
17?
So the prizes should have been 2 boxes.
Or 18 people.
yeah, it was.
Sorry, we had
It
8.
was.
Then why is 5th through 8 2 packs?
I don't, because first place gets a box, second place gets half a box, and then trickle it down from there. I don't know.
That's just that's the math. I don't know.
I don't love it either.
I'm
trust
also
me.
not a fan, but
That's really gross.
And that's why, just like when top 8 is just like consists of your friends, it's like,
Like,
yeah,
I don't want to like
split.
dream crush
It-
anyone.
not even dream crush. It's just packs, but it's like
Yeah.
it just feels bad. Jay's like, well, I told the wife I'll be home at 5, and I'm gonna be like, sucks to suck. Have fun with your 2 packs. I don't want to do that to our
just seems-
friend.
That seems
All right,
weird.
well,
Yeah.
sorry, fam. I'm not splitting next time I make top 8. So
Okay, I guess I'll beat you.
Yikes. So Cameron, how did yours go?
I played elves. It was great. So Derek handed me elves. I've never played a game of elves in my life before, so just like raw dogged it. Do you like that?
of course I like that.
Round 1, I play against Sean on Mono Blue Fairies. Let's see what I got. Why? This
That
is
was your one draw of the day?
Yes, it was my one draw of the day. It says 1AA on it. I don't know what that means. Why can't I read my own handwriting? This is a problem. I got game 1. Kind of just like Well-Wisher. Well-Wisher, is that the name of the card? The elf
Well-Wisher.
that gains you life?
Yep.
Correct.
I just kind of like had 2 of those in Aquarian Ranger and was just able to gain like 20 life a turn cycle. And they're like, yeah, this isn't gonna get anywhere. I'll just concede. Like, I can't win. Eventually, I'll stick something and like push in some damage, So he scooped up game 1 pretty early to that. Game 2 just kind of ferried me, out-tempoed me.
Tempo.
What is
and-
tempo?
Game 2,
Knowledge is tempo.
I punted pretty bad. I played some elves and swung some elves because I thought he was tapped out, and then he just had like a 1/2 sitting over there and I just didn't see, and I'm like, whoops, and then he was able to block and kill my Well-Wisher, which just like,
Yep.
yeah, that was a big oopsie. And then like that same turn, I had 2 of the branch walker elves, which are the ones that you can tap 2 elves.
Birchlore Ranger.
I was so close. I had 2 Birchlore Rangers out, and I just like didn't cast a Priest of Titania in my hand. And next turn, that would have given me lethal with the Hydra.
Yep.
So I played
Yep.
the Hydra anyway, and I was 1 mana up short of making it lethal. So I'm like,
Oof.
yeah, that was just stupid of me. So I punted game 2 really hard. Then we drew game 3. So round 2, I played against Paul on mono white. Yeah, mono white. And yeah, that was just Well-Wisher, just really good against the aggro decks. Who knew? So
I mean,
like,
they have like what 4 Thraben Charm, 2 like Journey to Nowhere. There's like no way to like stop you really from doing the stuff.
yeah, like game 1, a Well-Wisher stuck, and I just gained a ton of life and had like the pump elf to just like block.
Timber Watch
Yeah,
Elf.
block and kill anything until I could start attacking. And then game 2, I think I had like Well Wisher. And then that was just kind of it. Round 3, I played against our buddy Derek. Game 1, I'm noticing a pattern. Derek was on mono red. He's the one who lent me the deck to play.
Yes.
And I just Well Wished out of the game 1. I sandbagged it because he was playing mono red, so I played like some scary elves, like a priest that he bolted, and then the branch,
Birchlore Rangers.
No, whatever the one that pumps. What's the pump one?
Timber Watch Elf.
Timber Watch Elves. I'm just gonna keep asking you, Hippo.
Yeah, I play a lot of that. I play a lot of that deck.
So I played the pump elf, and then he chained that. Then I slammed the Well Wisher. He's like, I don't have another removal spell. I'm like, sick. And I already gained 6 life from you bolting my crap. So let's go. And I just started gaining a bunch of life. Game 2, he just had a really fast Gadolth to start, and then just he had a fast Gadolth to start, and then he edged my elves. And that same turn, he kicked a bushwhacker and swung for 18.
What did your elves?
He edged my elves, so deal 1 damage to me and all my creatures.
You mean he ended?
No.
He end the festivities?
No, it was something
Tectonic
edge or something like Hazard. Why did I think edge?
Tectonic Edge is a land.
It's just on your mind.
Yeah, it's just on my
just on your
mind, I
mind.
guess. So he edged my elves. He killed all my elves, deal 1 damage to them.
Derek's a suave guy, you know.
Yeah, he's hilarious, dude.
He is.
He is
I'm
so
trying
funny.
to get it. He messaged me. He's going to be on a team with myself and Thomas Bitter for trios. Shout out Team Trios game night, Columbia, Tennessee, November 16th. Standard, Pauper, and Legacy this time around
With coverage.
There will be coverage on Twitch. Y'all can tune in if you're not in the area to come play. You can watch some of us maybe take it down. But Derek's going to be on our team, and he's going to be in the Pauper seat.
Shocker.
That means you're not playing Pauper?
I'm going to be in the standard seat. That's true. Okay. We have a big standard tournament to prep for in January. I want
So
a
do we.
little bit of
So do we. We're both playing Pauper though.
I know. We'll have maybe we'll have Derek on the show.
Yeah.
After. That'll be fun.
That would be
He does
fun.
want to get on the show. So yeah.
So that'd be a good opportunity to get Derek on here.
That would.
But anyway, Derek's gonna be in the Pauper seat, and I'm like, yo, just play Koldatha because Bitter's gonna play just Burn and Legacy. I'm just gonna play a Slick Shot deck in Standard, and we can just all be on Burn.
Leave
I'm
your
like,
price of
please,
progresses
please.
away from my precious land player.
Please. No. Bitter can't wait to Price of Progress.
Oh,
people.
I will happily hand him some.
Joke's
Price of
on you,
Progress.
Spencer's playing Legacy, so.
Yeah.
Also playing a 4-color mana base.
mistake.
So go for it.
Devin should be playing Legacy, my guy.
Devin literally only wants to play Standard because of my Standard seat. Because he wants to beat the
that's right. Because he wants
just
to beat
wants
Mason
to
Clark.
beat the snot out of Mason.
Oh my god.
I
also kind of want to.
Devin's playing Legacy.
Yeah.
'Cause
Good.
he's-
So Price of Progress is going to be
cracked.
good regardless.
Yeah, Price of Progress is a good card. Anyway, we're sidetracking a bit, but we're trying to convince Derek to stick with Mono Red, and he was like, I just didn't like it. It just kept losing to Elves and Fog and just all this stuff, and I'm just like,
Nobody
No.
will be playing those there.
yeah, I'm like, my guy. Have you looked?
We'll see.
Derek, if you're listening, keep listen through to the challenge results from this past weekend, and then maybe reconsider.
Yeah, the deck is Mono Red is cracked.
It's really good still.
There's some excitingness in these.
Yeah,
these
no,
challenges.
there's lots of other stuff going on,
Oh, yeah.
and
So Derek wiped my board, and I gained some life at Well Wisher. I think I'm at 21 or something, and then he just swung for 18 after kicking a bushwhacker too. And I'm like, "Did you count how much?" He's like, "No, I just wiped your board. I'm just swinging." I'm like, "Yeah, that's correct." But it was funny. He's like, "Swing for
however
whatever."
much
This
this
much.
is.
Yeah, it was
Yep.
hilarious.
That's the way to do it.
Then so we got that game. I won game 3. Guess how I won game 3? Anybody
Well
guess?
Well Wisher?
It was no.
Essence Warden.
I turned 3 out of Generous End after playing.
Oh, that's pretty good too.
Like a,
Ooh.
well, wait,
That's kinda
sorry,
hot.
Oh,
that's
this is
really
your
too.
sick turn that you took a picture of.
No. That's next round. That was disgusting, though. That's next round. So,
Now you see why I've liked this deck for so
yes,
long.
got Derek 2-1. And at this point, I'm like, okay, Elves is weird. It feels like some of the games I've been behind is like that classic, what do you call it? That classic ramp problem where it's like, I got all this ramp and
Nothing
I got
to do with
more stupid dorks. Yeah, nothing to do with it. And all the games I won, I'm just like, kind of just won off the back of Well Wisher, which is fine. Like, card's insanely cracked.
That card has like never been super impressive, Like for me, like the card's always been like fine. Like you would always throw it in your like sideboard. It was never a main deck.
Well, it
card.
just like makes sense now with like how big of a presence mono red is. And
I'm
then,
not
like,
arguing now. I'm just saying like forever and ever. That was the case. Like you just put it in the sideboard. Like it was just a good card to bring in.
honestly, like if against mono blue, if like until they have like 4 terrors, if you just have like a Well Wisher and a Quirion Dryad, you can just
wait, Kyrian Dryad's legal in this format?
You mean Quirion Ranger?
yeah. Sorry, I just got attacked.
You did.
If they have less than like 4 terrors, you can just Well Wisher, Quirion Ranger like every turn cycle, and they just like cool hit you 15, but cool gain 15 every turn cycle. So it's just like until they deal with that, which there's no great way to. That's good. So yeah, I think like it's just like a really good spot for Well Wisher and like Fae and stuff like that too.
I agree.
Round 4, I gotta play against a Mono Blue Terror. Game 1, I was able to like turn 2 or turn 3 an Avenging Hunter out and just like that.
Just ride that.
Yeah, because like again, how does like he didn't have a Delver start, my opponent didn't, so they're not contesting that.
Hard to come back from something
it's like
that.
I think they had like
Especially because you can just block for like infinity.
and it's just like they play exactly. They had like a Tolarian Terror. I'm like, I do not care at all.
Yep. I found that matchup to be pretty tough.
Block with my idiot. Move on.
Yeah.
Then for game 2, I need my phone. There it is. I took a sick picture of my board state on turn 3. It involved me ending the turn with 0 lands in play. But where are you? There you are. I went turn 1 Forest. What's the tappy tap elf?
Birchlore Ranger.
Birchlore Ranger. Turn 1 Forest, Birchlore Ranger. Next turn, Forest, Quirion Dryad.
Wait,
Quirion
Kyrian Dryad's
Ranger?
legal?
Quirion Ranger. Then made 2 mana to cast a Priest of Titania. And, well, no,
Secretly the most cracked card in the deck.
Yeah.
Actually, Kyrian Ranger and
my bad. Turn 1, I led
It's
on
a
a
lot of
Quirion
really
Ranger.
good cards.
those two specifically are the disgusting ones.
Turn 1, I went Quirion Ranger, Forest Quirion Ranger. Turn 2, I played another Forest, 2 of the Birchlord dudes,
Mm-hmm.
and then another
Made 2
Quirion.
more mana. Yeah.
Yes, and then a Priest of Titanium.
Yeah.
And then turn 3, I played another Quirion Ranger, and I had 3 Force in the play, so I untapped Priest of Titania 3 different times, and I went Timberwatch Elf, Avenging Hunter, Generison. Go. On turn 3.
You had triple Kyrian Ranger start.
Yeah, which is insane with
Yeah, it's
Priest of
pretty
Titania.
Oh,
And
yeah, it is.
My opponent had 3 Tolarian Terrors. Did not matter.
Didn't matter.
Yeah.
Here's my 5/7.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a 5/7
And a snack.
Yeah, a 5/7. Yeah, he said I forgot that. And then whatever Avenging Hunter was, a 7/6, a 5/4.
Yeah.
And then it's just
Oh, because you go to the second room immediately.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
so funny.
It was so funny. I didn't even have like the initiative to
Yeah, no.
like the tokens at all. And
No.
Matt Scintilla's handed me, so I'm like, I won't need those. I already won. It was sick. It was really, really cool. And then I leaned over the
Damn.
table and I looked at Derek and I'm like, I love this deck now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that was just like the coolest start ever.
So you're 3-0-1
Yes.
after 4?
And so then I was able to draw in round 5 to guarantee top 8 because it's like I 3-0 double draw, but I just got my first draw round 1
Right.
kind of thing.
Also, it turns out, so I was 2-1-1 going into the last round.
Yeah.
Apparently, I could have still lost and still made top 8.
Really?
Yep.
At 2-2-1?
2-2-1.
Wow.
But we played. And
A light.
we had, how many people? We had 18, right?
There
It
were
was
probably
something
some
around
weird
there, yeah.
draws
Yeah,
and
there'd be like
stuff.
17 or 18
Yeah, because
people.
it was, the math was weird. Like nobody could like draw in on round 4 or
Yeah, like
something.
my one draw like really, or your actually both of our draws
Yeah,
really
yeah.
messed
Oh,
things because
yeah.
we didn't play. Like we were 2 draws that didn't play.
Yeah, thank God we didn't play.
Yeah, I'd have crushed you. Something fierce.
He gave me cards for fog and stuff. Like I had like the deal damage stuff.
Crypt rats.
Yeah, that's a good point. Never mind.
Crypt
Yeah,
rats.
yeah.
I had you covered. Don't worry.
Crypt
rats.
You're right.
I also, so my elves deck that I actually put together actually had some answers for that were really good in the room. I know that Derek wasn't playing them, or Derek didn't hand them to you, but cards like Scattershot Elf Familiar with that
Oh,
one?
Yeah.
the deal damage to creatures.
Deal
with
damage,
flying.
well, deals 1 damage to each creature with flying.
Oh, okay.
It would have been disgusting in that room.
Yeah, it would have been. There
lot
was
of- lot of
I
other fairies
did not
players.
it's 2
There was
fairy
a lot.
players.
There were only 2? I thought there were more than that.
No, I
Mark
think it was
post
only
the
2.
breakdown?
No, I don't think so.
But there's 2 fairy players that did well, so like we were seeing them at like the
Yeah,
the
so we
top
would have.
tables and
Yeah,
stuff
we
the
would.
entire time. Yeah.
And then I played I was going to play a card called Mob Justice, which is 1 in a red. It deals damage to target opponent equal to the number of creatures you control. So
Equal to you control?
equal to the number of creatures you control.
How was that good in Fog?
Not in Fog. No, this is
Oh,
my elves. This is my
okay.
elves. This is my elves sideboard that I had ready.
Got
for,
you.
that I was like prepared to play for the day.
Yeah.
That would have been super. That was actually, in case our friend Spencer showed up, that was my technology for Spencer.
Yeah, because he would have been playing Fog.
He would have just played blue green Fog.
Yeah,
But I got to play black green Fog. It was super fun.
that's funny.
Also, I technically did make some concessions because there's some cards in the deck I didn't own. So I didn't play a single copy of Darkness and a single copy of Respite. I just played
Which
an
one's
extra,
Respite?
Respite is the like
Gain life fog?
It's the Gain Life Fog.
Okay, I got you.
I didn't have that, so I played an extra copy of Tangle. And then I didn't
Tangle's
have,
pretty
and then I
solid.
just played an extra copy of Fog in place of Darkness. So functionally the same cards. Didn't really make a whole lot of difference. My opponents were I'll admit, my opponents all day were very good about playing around Tangle.
Yeah, like
I'll throw that out. They were very good about playing around Tangle.
Yeah, I watched Centillas play around it the entire time.
Yes,
too.
Centillas played
So,
around
yeah.
it. A couple other people played around them. Paul played around it pretty well. And then somebody else played around it too. I was like, just kind of impressed. It was like everybody was playing around Tangle.
Would you play the deck again?
Would I play the deck again? Yeah, I think the deck was actually. This was a really rewarding experience actually. Because I tend to, when I want to play like slower decks at our locals, those don't seem to go nearly as well for me as playing something way more assertive. Something that impressed me about the deck was how well Heapgate functions in this deck.
Yeah, that.
Like
yeah,
at one point against Centillas, I think I had like 13 or 14 treasures on the end of like at the end of a turn.
Damn.
So being able to just like I had so much mana. It was crazy. But yeah, no, this was a super fun Heapgate deck. If you like playing Fog, and if you've not played this version of the deck yet, give it a shot. It's very fun. Yeah, I had a blast. It was a good time.
Heck yeah. You played a lot of Magic.
I played all but one round. I got to use every single moment of the clock available.
You were going to turns a little bit.
I did, again, people can concede at any time.
Yep, they can. That is in the rules.
I conceded pretty quickly when I figured out I was not winning.
Yeah.
Like there was a match I played against, or a game I played against Jay that I conceded pretty quickly. A game against the other Fairies player that I conceded pretty quickly.
Well, you got to if you want to win.
Yeah, that was the idea. I was like, I know I'm not winning. We'll just move on.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, this was it was a fun time. I had a good time playing the deck.
Heck yeah.
Would you play elves again?
I think so, not for a little bit, because I feel like the deck is a dog to combo decks, because it's like you're a lot slower than aggressive decks, because like your plan is to like
You have like a turn, like 2 turns set up for like stuff.
yeah, and then like outvalue like every other fair deck basically you can if you just get set up. So like I feel like the deck is like good against like other grindy decks. It's good against aggro decks, but I feel like it would just get slapped in the face by combo. Like
The good news is that not that many people at our
Yeah.
locals play combo, except for the one
Exactly.
hooligan who plays it every month.
it's like just like example. I feel like it could like keep up with like the Grow Monsters deck just because you can just keep pumping stuff super big and like push something through eventually with the Nyxborn Hydra, or like dump a bunch of mana into a Nyxborn Hydra and like Queer and Ranger, untap the dude a lot and pump it. Like I got a swing for like 70 something on one turn with like because of Queer and Ranger. Just cards insane. Yeah.
Yeah, no, the deck's super fun. I would have been happy to play it or the deck I played.
Yeah, and it was surprisingly like very like thought intensive because you do have to. I feel like the most decisions you make is turn one what your sequencing on your dorks are going to be. I feel like that's the hardest thing to do, and if you get used to that, it's the rest of the turns kind of play themselves out.
Yeah,
Like there's some like, okay, do I start adding the pressure, or do I just get my Priest of Titania down? The answer is get your Priest of Titania down.
Learning the querying ranger patterns of like what's good to untap when do you want to do tricks on your opponent's turn.
I got one of my fairies opponent, like they swung, and I'm like, yeah, untap my 2/3, my Jasper
the
Sentinel.
1/2, yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
block,
use
yeah.
Kyrian Ranger to untap
And he's
it.
like, yeah, I forgot you could do
Yeah,
that.
I
I'm
got
like,
got by that
yeah.
one time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kyrian Ranger, y'all. Cards,
Then
cards
like
very good.
after playing against Paul, he showed me like we just showed each other a sideboard, and he's like, yeah, I thought these would be really good against you, and I just didn't see him. Like it was just like 2 copies of Standard Bearer, and I'm like, yeah, that's insane against me because Timber Watch Elf is any creature it pumps.
Correct.
Quirion Dryad, any creature it untaps.
Wait, I didn't know Kyrian Dryad untapped any creatures.
I didn't know Quirion Dryad's legal in the
Yeah,
format.
you all know what I mean. So there was like a surprising amount of stuff that like targeted with my elves and stuff. Like, yeah, that's insane, and it stops the bestowing the Hydra too. So it's like
Correct.
just really, really good.
Yeah.
Which there was a lot of points where I just casted the Hydra too, and some weird
just
spots.
a gigantic idiot.
Yeah, like it makes more sense to bestow it most of the time because like if your creature dies, it falls off and is still a creature. I forgot that. Like the first time I did, I'm like, oh yeah, that's how bestow works again. Sick. All right, that was our popper
Yeah,
recap.
I-
Sick.
Nice.
We got our 10 packs. Surprise question time.
Yes.
All right.
What is this question? James and I have no idea what you're about to ask us.
Are you guys familiar with the commander bans?
Yes.
Are you familiar with the recourse after said commander
Yes.
bans?
Correct.
Would you ever foresee in the future Wizards of the Coast just being like, yeah, Popper's ours now? Like what they did with Commander. Like they just took over Commander instead of the rules
Well, the
committee?
good thing about this one is this is actually from Wizards of the Coast to give this to, because this is like Gavin's involved, so it's like he's already in WotC, so that's not really something we have to worry about
That's
necessarily.
like as basically in depth as far as you can get in.
But
yeah,
Popper's already been controlled by Wizards of the Coast.
I mean,
The Popper format panel is a new thing that's been added to like advise how Wizards should
Yeah, just cut all
do the
that
format.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, just cut all of it out. There's
Yeah.
no surprise question. I lied.
Okay.
Just cut it all out.
Okay.
I'm an idiot.
we do have an email that was sent in to us. You want to bring that up?
Okay. I think we already answered that email, but
Oh, we did.
yes, unintentionally. It was funny though. I'll read it for the sake of reading it.
From the Spees.
Oh, I was told that there was one put in. So.
I don't know.
Oh,
I'll use some
Oh,
of
actually,
this, I guess.
actually, I was requested to have a question read from Austin, but continue.
From our buddy Spencer, need some airtime for El Hippo to expound on this foggin' awesome list, please and thank you. XOXOXOXO.
Hey, Spencer, I got to talk about fog. It was great.
I read
would,
that at work.
would recommend.
Yeah.
I read that at work and I'm like,
you should have played in Louisville.
Fog? Oh,
He
Spencer.
played
Yeah,
Fog,
yeah,
but
yeah,
he
yeah.
won.
he plays
played,
blue-
he
he plays
played
blue
the
green.
wrong one.
No,
I think blue green's fine.
fine.
No,
Maybe
it
I don't
gives
think
you,
the technology
gives you some
existed.
different options of how to play the game. I think it's totally fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's not true. I just think green black's way more sweet.
I mean, Crypt Rats is.
Crypt Rats.
But no. So Austin asked a question that we briefly touched on, but we didn't like go very in depth on it.
Or attribute it to him.
Yes,
Apparently.
yes, we did not attribute. But Austin
Cameron.
asks, why does Divest basically see zero play in the format?
Divest, for those who don't know.
Who would like to read Divest?
I'm going to pull it up.
Divest is single black. Look at target opponent's hand, and you may choose an artifact or a creature, and they discard the card.
It's target player.
Sorry, target player. So if you'd like to target yourself, sure, go for it.
Sorcery?
It is
Yep.
a sorcery.
Single mana sorcerer, yeah. Yeah, it's from Dominaria. And Double Masters reprint.
Because I think we touched briefly on this that it can hit artifact lands.
Right.
So it doesn't say non-land is the trick
Right.
on that one.
It just says artifact or creature.
No, that's correct. I was going to say, if we're basing this off of what our locals looked like this month, because there was not an affinity player in
There almost
sight.
never is.
Oh, in
For whatever reason.
the version of Elves that Derek handed me had 4 Mass Vandals in it. We've seen that in like challenges and stuff.
yeah.
Also what I would have
And
played.
like in the main board too, I cited all 4 out like every single game.
Because there's just no artifacts
I
in the
think I
room.
left in like one against. I saw one against my mono blue fey opponent. They witness protection program or whatever.
The witness. Yeah,
Yeah.
the one that turns your guy into a 1/1.
Yeah.
Legitimate
Witness
business
protection.
person.
Legitimate. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
them a legitimate business person.
And
I love
the,
that card.
The blue swords to plowshares.
Yeah.
And so like I like kept like 1 or 2 in just because I'm like, I don't really have any other sideboard
I've
options.
played
but,
that
like,
Garden Pioneer.
Yeah, and it's just like other than that, like I said about every time, like it's kind of all right against Godolpha, but it's just like whatever against them too. I guess the 1/3 body's not terrible, but I have like a ton of life gain to bring in against them, and just like a ton of cards in general to bring against them, like anti-sweeper tech. But I think the card's fine. It's just like In our meta too, I was speaking on like and Mass Vandal. It's just there's not a ton of like artifacts, but with Divest too, there seems to be a lot of other bridges running around. Like Rakdos Madness plays bridges, like the Mardu Blinky deck that pops up every now and then plays bridges. Jeskai Ephemerate plays bridges.
I was gonna say the rat lock deck.
Yeah, that Mardu Ratlock deck plays them, and just like all kinds of stuff. Like the Orzhov Blade decks will play a couple copies of it too, and so like bridges are like floating around and stuff, and then not even just bridges, just the other artifact lands too that see play. And I think Divest is weird because I was thinking like something like Gardens, where it has a harder time to get an emblem back if somebody plays the initiative really quick, like, and similar to Azorius Familiars. I know that's an Azorius deck, but like those decks kind of struggle against like the emblem creatures. That's why you'll see Familiars play counter target creature spells in the sideboard, like remove soul over like a negate or something, because they just can't handle that. So I think that makes sense for like a black deck that can't get the initiative back easily. And I think we don't see Divest being played because a lot of the black decks right now can get the initiative back in its own way. Like Garden plays its own initiative and its own like other emblem creatures. Like the Glinthawk deck, Flyers are really good. The Ratlock deck, the Rat is really good, and like the Glinthawk, like they have ways to already go back. And so you'd rather have the Duress for the combo decks that you struggle against with your removal spells that don't affect Hunter casting rituals and cycling stuff.
Right. it's like the corollary to like having something that feels on the surface closer to Thoughtseize in other like Eternal-ish formats that where Thoughtseize is legal. Which for Pauper fans who I'm sure most of you know what Thoughtseize is, but it's a single black mana sorcery. Take any non-land card out of your hand, and then you lose 2 life. Of course, way more flexible, like covers everything that you might, any problem card you might want to hit. And Divest on its surface may seem like it just hits more stuff in general because it can get any creature, it can take artifacts, it can take artifact lands, which is something that Austin pointed out as well. Where like that's all well and good, but it is like what you're saying, Cameron, is the black decks can kind of already deal with that stuff with other cards, and the duress effects to take care of the actual problem pieces is actually a little bit more relevant. I would like to see Divest more though. It's like a very flexible card. It does have a lot of hits, and I wonder if maybe there are black decks or decks where black is more of a supporting color where Divest could see more relevance in terms of like, like you said, like taking out the initiative creatures, things like that. But yeah, I think Duress generally just gets the edge just because it's going to hit the relevant stuff.
It's like black has the removal spells.
Exactly.
So it's like the Duress, you can't cast down a Dark Ritual or
right,
right. I can't think of the payoff cards for Cycling Storm or One Land
Song
Spy
of the
or
Damned or whatever.
Yeah. I just think of all the rituals.
Yeah.
Well, those are the cards that end up killing you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I remember when my buddy. Actually, maybe I'll save that for next episode. I'll give him credit for that next episode.
Hell
all
yeah.
right. Yeah. Wait, probably not next episode because. Next episode, we're going to do a CubeCon recap.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're going to CubeCon.
Yeah, I am.
You excited?
So
Donkey!
Excited.
Hell yeah.
Sorry for I swear, yeah. Eat it up, people.
Yeah, it's you, Centillus, another friend and teammate, Dan, and
we're meeting a good friend, Everett, who just like moved from Nashville too, moved away from us, and
so meeting you all up there,
Chicago. Yeah, so we're gonna fly to Chicago, and our buddy's gonna drive us from Chicago to CubeCon. It's gonna be sick.
It's gonna be so
I
much
cannot
fun.
Wait, on the drive up there, I gotta like rank all the cubes and like under the ranking system.
It's gonna
and
be
stuff.
super sick.
No, I cannot wait. It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah, that's all live. So
I'm gonna
get
like,
in there.
10 hours a day I'm going to be drafting. So, like starting Wednesday night, we're going to an LGS drafting.
Are you guys going to do the bar cube on Thursday night?
No, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah.
I saw that too. I can't remember whose cube it was.
It's a bunch of cubes.
Oh, okay.
It's just
Sick.
bar cubes.
Okay, sick.
You know
Probably.
the concept of a bar cube?
Yeah, like no tokens, no counters.
It's just no sleeves.
Yeah.
It's just in a bag.
You
You
can
just go.
Yeah, it's just ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sick. That's so cool. Yeah. No, I can't wait. And like Madison just has like such a sick cube scene. I heard the town's pretty cool and stuff, so I'm excited.
Hell yeah.
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 It's gonna be really, really
be
cool.
a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to my buddy Ethan. He'll be on coverage.
Sick.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great time. Everyone's gonna have a good time.
Yeah. So
watch coverage if you're not going. If you are going, hope you have a good time.
go see me on coverage.
Yeah.
See
You're
when you
probably gonna crush, so
Dude,
I
no,
would not be surprised if
there
you
are a lot of good players,
and you are one of them. So
like Sam, like not nowhere near like Sam Black, Reed
well,
Duke.
sure, none of us are. But
Yeah,
like I
yeah.
think you're an excellent player, and I think you have a very good shot at doing really well.
Yeah, I cube a lot, but it's like
Yeah.
there's gonna be a lot of like funky cubes that I want to try too.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like who knows how well. So like, sorry if you're not like the biggest cube fan, but
Yeah, we're next week.
podcast.
Next week is next week is a CubeCon episode.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
little. We'll probably do a. I think what we'll do is we'll do like a quick challenge recap at the start, and then we'll just dive
then
into
you can
CubeCon.
leave if you don't like cube or something.
But please listen. The stories will
yeah,
be great.
yeah,
And,
no, it's gonna be so great.
we
It'll
may,
probably be
we
a lot
may
of
or may not
storytelling.
have a returning guest on the show.
Yes.
To tell us more. Anyway, this is we've been going on about a bunch of randomness
Yeah,
for a bit.
yeah. That's why they call us MTG Rant. Wait, that's not us.
No. No.
Well, the Divest was relevant.
Yes,
That,
the
was,
Divest
that
the
was
Divest
a
was
question actually asked.
And then I started to say a question. I said, never mind, I'll save it. So we'll just save that one. But I'm gonna write it down
sick.
so I don't forget it. We can segue over to
The challenges. Do you guys want to do regular challenges first and then qualifier, or qualifier first and then challenges?
what
let's
happened
let's
first.
end with the
End with the big
qualifier.
one, the qualifier. The qualifier also happened on Saturday, but we'll end with the qualifier.
End
then.
with the quali. Cool. Let's
End with the
turbo
qual.
through these dungeons.
Hell yeah. All right. Friday, October 11th, we got 48 players. 11. We got 48 players in this Popper Challenge here. In 8th place, Dr. John Osterman, which is a great username. Grixis Affinity. In 7th place, Boom Bust on Monored Koldatha. In 6th place, AKVSJJ on Glee Combo. Looks like it's the Jund variant. In 5th place, Gregorius Ill on Familiars. In 4th place, Beso de Gea on Monored Koldatha. In 3rd place, Brivenix on Blue Black Fairies. In 2nd place, Campo on Gruel Ramp. And in 1st place, with an 8-1 record, Galileo Gallo on Mono Red Koldatha. It's pretty stock, except for I don't know if this is something they're all adopting. We'll see as we go through. We got 2 copies of Tectonic Hazard, which is the single red mana sorcery we were talking about earlier. It's the damage to each opponent and each creature they control.
They got to be able to fight the mirror.
Exactly. Yeah, they got to
They
be
would
able
have
to take off.
6 of that effect. They got to be able to fight the mirror.
Yeah.
And-
4 and the
yeah.
festivities on the board too. Yeah. Wow.
And
yeah.
it also edges elves.
It does.
So-
It does edge elves. Oh my god.
Do you know what Tectonic Edge even is?
It's the land destruction.
Yeah, that's the.
What does it do?
You pay 3 mana and destroy target non-basic land.
Nope.
Incorrect. That's Dust Bowl.
Oh, my bad.
Actually, Dust Bowl is actually sack your own land and do that.
Yes.
Tectonic Edge is like some Ghost Quarter variant.
No, it's not.
What is it then?
So it's you can only activate its ability if your opponent has 4 or more lands, and it's tap, destroy target non-basic.
Isn't it 1 in tap?
Yeah, it's 1 tap.
Yeah,
correct.
1 in tap, destroy target non-base.
But you can only activate if they have 4 more lands.
Anything of note to discuss from the Friday challenge? We got a bunch of mono red here, which is going to be the case same as last weekend. Same is the case this weekend. Mono red is crushing.
The second place list, this Gruel list, is playing 3 Rancors, which is pretty wild. Like, just
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, they just really want to find like basically any trample effect,
pushes your damage through. It's
which is kind of why I liked the when I played it in the challenge that I played. I liked that the Forerunner card. Like it's just
Yeah.
it's a 5/4 that for 5 that gives all your creatures trample.
Yeah.
So
we need more Hippo challenges.
Yeah.
we'll see.
Maybe I'll get in here one of these weeks.
The Jewel Thief is
these
weird.
days.
That's a weird one.
Oh yeah, we haven't seen Jewel Thief make an appearance in this deck for.
I mean, it's like
minute.
it's like your.
Just a one of
Are they
It's a
also
bridge-
on
still a bridge card.
repurposers?
Yeah, they have repurposers.
Yeah, so it's like
It's
your
just a
5th
one-off.
repurposer, I
Yeah.
guess. It's fine.
I think I would rather just play another copy of Generous Ent.
Just to find a land or something, yeah. But like, I guess it already has trample. As I say, it gets a little bit better if like something to put
Yeah, it's
Rancor
just like-
on. But like,
I think I'd rather put a Rancor
Yeah.
on a. I don't know, like a Generous Ent, a 4th copy of Generous.
But
Ent.
it is a cat. It is a cat rogue. So
Cool.
points for being a cat.
Cool. Wow. I want a tree.
I want to.
Okay. Anything else from Friday?
I think that's about it.
Just nice to see Demir Fairies too. Always
Yeah,
pop up.
we got a fairies, we got familiars, looking good. Oh, holy mono red Batman. Saturday,
Yep.
October 12th.
Oh, yeah.
We got 42 players in this one. In 8th place, Selfie Sec on.
That's
an
old name.
It's an old name.
Oh, yeah.
They were 6-0 in the Swiss. Took their first match loss in top 8 with mono red Koldatha.
Yeah. Back in the day, they were known for Mardu Pyromancer in
Modern. Oh, okay.
That's what they were known
One
for.
of the Mardu gamers.
Oh yeah.
In 7th place, Zio Francone on Grixis Affinity. In 6th place, Miskin Bullock on mono red Koldatha. In 5th place, _noob_ on. It's listed as Golgari Control. It looks like
Jund
Jund.
Gardens.
It's Jund Gardens. All right, cool. Jund Gardens
What's Splash and Red for?
in Chrysalis.
Oh.
Writhing Chrysalis. Have you heard of it?
Card's good. You should cast it.
It's almost like the format is slightly warped around it. In 4th place.
I don't know if it's good enough right now.
No. Not quite anymore. 4th place, Tyrube 1618 on their old trusty Cycling Storm. In 3rd place, Beso de Gea, back-to-back top 8s. This time, top 3 on mono red Koldatha. In 2nd place, Oskia on mono red Koldatha. And in 1st place with an 8-1 record, Mahers on, you guessed it, mono red Koldatha. They are not playing the Tectonic Hazard technology. They are, however, playing 3 copies of one of my favorite mono red cards,
Chain Lightning?
Kessig Flame Breather. This is the 2-mana 1/3 that pings every time you cast a non-creature spell. And they're on a couple copies each of Reckless Impulse and Ren's Resolve.
They also have a sick card in the board.
What is this sick? Oh, the old Dwarven Forge Chanter.
It's got the mirror.
Yeah, I have played with this card. It's from Brothers War. It's 1 and a red for 1/3. It's got Ward, pay 2 life, and it also has Prowess. So it plays really well with the Flame Breather because it having Prowess and the Flame Breather caring about non-creature spells. It also triggers off your artifacts. Notably, this list is not playing any Implement of Combustions. The experimental synthesizers are your only true artifacts. Alongside Great Furnace, but you're not casting those.
Yeah, and you have your Clockwork Percussionist too.
Oh, but that's a creature, so
and then
that's
the,
not gonna
the
ping your
token
stuff.
from Modern Epicure. So it's not like hard or anything.
Oh
to pick up those
no!
stuff.
That's not what I'm talking. I'm talking about triggering prowess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
no, we got plenty of ways to trigger prowess.
Gotcha.
Plenty of ways to trigger prowess. Well, that's pretty sick.
It makes sense. Like
Just
if
go
a deck,
a little bigger.
yeah, like that makes sense if there's a bunch of mono red because a one is Flame Breather 1/3.
Yep.
That great blocker.
Yep.
Even after stuff's kicked, it can block
it
a
can
2
still
toughness
block.
stuff
Yeah,
and
yeah,
live and kill it. And what's great too, like it makes sense if you're playing Kessig Flame Breathers to play like these impulse effects that we see because it's kind of like your build where it's just you're adding fuel to that fire.
Exactly.
Like I feel like the impulse effects and Flame Breather go hand in hand.
They really do. They're
it
really
makes
good
sense
together.
if you're not playing either, not to play the other kind of thing. So it's cool to see them here together. It's nice to see 2 different takes on it and not just like the same 75.
It's like a really cool innovation happening among a lot of noise of like all of these mono red lists doing like fairly well. Cool to see someone figure out a little bit of a spicy take.
And each 3 of these lists have a little bit something different. Like the 2nd place list has a Goblin Grenade in it, and this 3rd place list has like 1 Fire Blast and like 1 in the Festivities, 1 Goblin Grenade, and also 1 copy of Reckless Abandon all on the main board. And the Reckless Abandon is, as additional cost to cast it, sacrifice a creature, and it deals 4 damage to target creature or player. So it's like a Goblin Grenade without the Goblin text.
Correct.
So I don't know. I think it'd just be worth it to play another Goblin Grenade, right? Like you have the Blast Runner, the Bushwhacker, the Tomb Raider.
I imagine it can come up where
yeah.
there are boards you don't have a goblin with the percussionist and the epicure.
That's fair. That is fair.
I'll be honest, I did not know that card existed until I drafted Mystery Booster for the first time.
Reckless Abandon.
There was a lot of cards I didn't know existed until I drafted Mystery Booster for the first time.
Same.
Like,
Beautiful.
I make all decisions for what was that card? Spuds or Spunsies?
Spasms.
I control all decisions made by Spasms.
I had like a sick for my deck this past weekend. I had like a sick enchantment. It's like you can draw from anywhere in your deck. I played it too.
Like one of the playtest cards?
Yeah.
Yep, I played it.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah. I had a playtest card. It's called No Regrets Egret. And it's one in a blue for a 2/2 flyer. And it says if it's in your opening hand, anytime you could mulligan, you can choose to look at the top 2 cards of your library and then put them back in the same order, and then you can decide to mulligan after that.
That's so cool.
Scintillus had the same thing.
That's such a cool, because there's so many times where you're just, oh, that's so cool. That's so cool.
Scintillus also go to Yorion in Mystery Booster.
To be fair, we 4-pack drafted because there were 6 of us, and we were
Was
like,
it a white border Yorion?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That legendary frame looks awful whiteboarded because it's like badly
right.
photoshopped or whatever. Or
The templating's
printed.
bad.
But yeah, like
the
other than
template
that,
is
the card quality from MB2 is great.
Sunday.
Sunday.
Bloody Sunday.
Sunday, October 13th,
Sunday.
yesterday, because we're recording it on a Monday, because tomorrow my girlfriend has a show, and you guys are coming. It's going to be great.
audience.
We got 64 players on Sunday. Let's go. In 8th place, Vinny Torres on Grixis Affinity, taking their 6-1, their first loss in top 8, so undefeated through the Swiss. I like to call that out. I think that's it's something nice to call out if folks were undefeated through the Swiss.
Yeah, that's hard to do.
It is very hard to do. In 7th place, DJ BMPPWNS. I think it's DJ BMP Pones, I think. 7th place on Monored Koldatha. In 6th place, Walker 735 on Monored Koldatha. In 5th place, Aster 17 with an Orzhov Blade list. We'll take a look at that. In 4th place, Danielakos on their Demir Terror list. In 3rd place, Noob running it back with Jun Gardens. In 2nd place, Manny with a 7-2 record with Mono Blue Terror. You love to see it. And in 1st place with an 8-1 record, Roger RGRZYWOCS. It's an Eastern European name. I'm sure I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. If I tried, on Turbo Fog, we got Turbo Fog in 1st place. This is the blue-green version that I was apparently blaspheming earlier this episode.
Yeah, what's up with that?
So,
Ooh,
I would like to talk about
there's so many
this
interesting choices
for a couple different reasons. One, friend of the pod had mentioned to me over the last couple of weeks. I think I mentioned it on the pod as well, that these red players are foregoing completely on playing Flaring Pains. Like 0 copies.
Yeah.
None.
If any, like maybe like throwing one in just in case.
Nope,
but
none of them. Like all three of the top 4
well,
from the
this
previous
weekend,
challenge.
sure, but like the last week and the weekend before, I saw like a Flaring Pain here and there.
I didn't see any
Out
last
of-
weekend.
Not in top
No, I
8.
don't. I agree with
Yeah,
you that
yeah,
I think the
not-
consensus is that they're just not playing them.
Correct. So this person definitely took advantage of the fact that none of them are playing that and got to turbo fog them into the dirt, and it was great.
Hell yeah.
They also got to play some new cards in their sideboard.
Yeah,
They
I
got to play a
just was
couple
looking at
copies
that.
of Unable to Scream,
Ooh.
which is a card that we did not call out, I don't think.
What does that card do?
So it is single blue for an aura. Enchant creature loses all abilities and is a toy artifact creature with base power and toughness 02 in addition to its other types. And as long as the enchanted creature is face down, it can't be turned face up. That actually would have come up against you, Cameron. You were playing Birchler Rangers to morph.
That's funny. I did morph it one game to play around
And,
Tectonic Edge.
Tectonic Edge?
Tectonic
You played around
Hazard?
you played around a land?
Yeah, that is its name for me now. Tectonic Hazard. Because I didn't want them to edge my elf, so I made it
Oh
a
my
2/2.
god.
Okay.
I will never be able to listen to this show.
No.
You listen to it when you edit it.
But another thing I wanted to point out is they were playing 2 Disrupt in the main.
Yeah.
Super
I
sick.
saw that. Love that card.
And then they really leaned into Respite. They played 3 copies of Respite.
Is that the Gain Life one?
That is the game life
Okay.
one. They played 3 copies of it and 1 copy of Tangle. And then obviously the 4 Moments piece is kind of
So,
the de facto.
as a non-fog gamer,
Yep.
why would I play Simic or why would I play Golgari? Like,
Um,
what's the strengths and weaknesses of both? Is one of them better against something else than the other?
So blue's gonna have like obviously be able to fight on the stack a little bit better because my deck can't. Like the black green fog deck cannot fight on the stack. Like it has
Right.
no ability to do such. Like the only thing it can do like at instant speed basically other than fog is like weather the storm. Like you're not being able to stop things. Like things are not going to be stopped. Like things are going to resolve, so on and so forth. So that's nice. Also, it draws more. Like I feel like it draws cards at a better rate because you're getting and puts lands into play with things like Growth Spiral. So that's super nice. Being able to arcane denial your own like copies of Weather the Storm is super cool.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's really it. Let me say, and it's a more consistent stream of thought deck.
So
Obviously,
does either have like a better edge in a certain matchup? Do you know of? Or just not enough reps of like the black green version yet to really?
I mean, I've only
realize?
played the black green deck on Saturday, so other than being able to kill things is kind of cool. Being able to like pack the brood scale combo in the board is kind of cool.
Yeah,
'Cause you can't really do that in this one.
have the crypt rats.
Like, yeah, you have crypt rats. Plus, Basilisk Gate was very good. Heap Gate was Heap Gate kind of functions as like your version of Growth Spiral, but like obviously if the game continues to go further, it's way better.
And like I can see the argument too. It's like how good is crypt rats if you're already a fog deck? But I get it. It's like, well, if you crypt rats a bunch of creatures away, or you're able to Basilisk Gate your crypt rats, it's like kind of saving your fogs for the future.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, being able to actually kill things was just kind of like really mattered against the various players.
Oh, that is true. Spellstar Sprite and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, so being able to actually kill stuff was huge.
Shuts that off really easily.
This or the blue-green version is not reliant on like the draw 2 effects that like you don't need trinkets in play to like sack to the draw 2s. You just have natural, drawing ability. I get kind of just whatever your preference is, I really think. So either you want to fight stuff on the stack or you want to fight stuff in play.
Yeah, so I think the black-green looks like it has like better draw power.
I mean, with all the like draw 2s.
Yeah, I guess because this deck has what, like AK, Accumulate Knowledge.
Accumulate Knowledge is huge.
It's like one deep analysis.
Behold the Multiverse. Is pretty sick one, actually.
Yeah.
Growth Spiral is huge. Growth Spiral is huge because it's a nice ramp card.
Itself.
Again, I think it's just your personal preference. I know Spencer and I have talked at length about the blue-green version, and obviously that's the one he prefers. And I know they wanted me to fog on Saturday. Obviously that's what happened. But yeah, I think both of them are completely fine. I think currently the way that things are shaping up, I think black-green's a little bit better, but that's again, it's all based on how miserable you would like everyone else to be.
I'm gonna take it to this Orzhov Blade deck by Aster. Something I noticed, we had a buddy who cubes with us quite often. We were able to talk him into playing some Pauper on Saturday with us. And we were talking at our buddy's party on Friday, and I was like, so what do you like to do in other formats? Because he hasn't played Pauper in like years, and he's like Abzan's my favorite color combination because I like doing like Coco, Siege Rhino, like shenanigans like that. And I'm like, I bet you would love this Orzhov Blade deck then, because like, like the whole like Glint Blade, Tithing Blade interaction. He's like, yeah, this looks awesome. So I put that together for him. And as I was going through lists, and similar to this list, I've noticed the Blade decks have dropped Ichor Wellspring and a Deadly Dispute package. They're not playing that card advantage anymore. Instead, they're just relying off like card advantage from Glint Hawk bouncing your artifacts, which are Tithing Blade and Limbus, and of course Refurbished Familiar, and then like your Novice Inspectors as well, and of course your Core Skyfisher bouncing anything you want to, basically. And so I just thought that was interesting. It's the same thing with this deck as well. So it's playing like 0 copies of Deadly Dispute, 0 copies of Ichor Wellspring. So that's kind of cool.
This list has 3 Deadly Dispute.
Oh, JK, this list is 3 Deadly Dispute. 0 copies of Ichor Wellspring, though.
Yes. I mean, Lembas is just better, especially in a mono red heavy metagame.
Yes, that makes sense. A lot of the 5.0s recently had 0 copies of Deadly Dispute because that's what I was like going off to build that deck and stuff. And I'm like, oh, this is weird.
It's just been a while since you played it.
Yeah, and then also like now they're all playing like 1 copy of like Kabiro Crossroads, which is just a tap land that only taps for white, but at ETB it gains you 2 life. Yep. So it's just nice to have, bounce it with your Core Skyfisher or your one of Orzhov Basilica.
Yeah, that's a fine one.
So like, yeah, the deck seems fine. I love these super grindy decks. They're fun. You have the fun of one of Okuba Gang Shinobi, because if you can ninjutsu that in its gardens and make mind rot them, it's pretty disgusting. I don't know, I've always liked the style of deck. I think it's super, super cool.
It's
very,
nice
very
to
fun.
Yeah, it's nice to see these styles of deck, like the Blade decks, the Fog decks, Familiars. Like these decks get to kind of come back out and have their fun in the sun when mono red is just everywhere. And so I think that it's kind of nice that like we've talked about this many times over the last like several months. Like we're coming up on a year's worth of episodes, and the format has like cycled around a handful of times just since we've been talking about it into microphones.
Oh,
and
yeah.
like
Oh,
that's great. Like I think
Yeah.
that it keeps things fresh. It keeps things interesting. Like there's not nearly as much like gruel and terror in these lists as there was like a
3 weeks
month or
ago.
two ago.
Yeah.
Like yeah, like that's cool. I like that.
I forgot to tell our buddy about the interaction between Omen of the Dead and Core Skyfisher. Like at any point, if your opponent kills a Core Skyfisher, you can Omen of the Dead, pick up your Core Skyfisher, play your Core
Pick up your
Skyfisher,
Omen. Yeah.
pick up your Omen of the Dead, and not play it again until they kill your Core Skyfisher.
Yep.
And I forgot to tell him about that, just so you can just have an unkillable Core Skyfisher. And I was gonna see if that ever came up for him or not. I need to text him. Yeah, that's my
Sick.
thoughts on this challenge. I like that deck a lot.
Yeah, no, there's a
Shall we talk about the qualifier?
yeah. It's just a lot.
It's a very, very big tournament. All right, so this also happened on Saturday the 12th. We had 198 players playing in the Pauper qualifier. Again, this qualifies the winner to move on to the next stage to qualify for the Magic Online Championship Series events that eventually works into a top 8 with thousands of dollars on the line across a couple different formats. So very high stakes for the Magic Online grinders. And Pauper gets one of these every once in a while as well. So it looks like it was 8 rounds of Swiss, and it looks like 6 and 2. There were a couple of folks that snuck in at 6 and 2 with good tiebreakers, and there was a handful of 6 and 2 goes all the way down to, it looks like halfway through, almost to the end of the top 32. So I think 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27. So all the way down to 26th. So 6 and 2 is all the way down to 26th place. Seen a lot of regular names down here: Beso de Geo, Nick Norman, Brivenex, O'Daniel Lacos. Yeah, a whole bunch of our top 8 regulars. But we're going to read the top 8. In 8th place, Lost Encanto on Rakdos Madness. In 7th place, Darius89 on Jund Glee Combo. In 6th place, Season of Mists on their version of Jund Glee Combo. In 5th place, Mahers on Mono Red Koldatha, the only Koldatha deck in this top 8. In 4th place, Luffy Do Chapeau de Paula on Grixis Affinity.
Scared me so
my
much.
ears.
Luffy
me.
made it into one of these top 8s this
Woo
week.
woo!
In 3rd place, Appa72 on Walls Combo.
Yep.
In 2nd place, Von Schwartz 8 on Demir Terror. And in 1st place, with a 10-1 record, Discovern on Mono Blue Terror. Just when I was saying you don't see a whole bunch of terror, Discovern is on their Ponder Demon Fear list. 8 Blue Blast effects in the sideboard.
Came prepared for the mono
Came
red.
very prepared. I've
really
definitely I've added a couple Hydroblast to my board. Yeah, you gotta be able to deal with the red deck.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just gonna get run over with this style
I
of
think
deck.
you literally point those at any spell that they put on the stack.
Pretty much anything.
Literally
there's a
does
couple
not-
things that you can like let slide, but like
Most of them you're just going to
almost anything you'll just like no. Especially if
Yeah.
you're up to eight of them.
Yeah, that'd be
Plus,
cool
you
when you can
probably
just-
also bring in the Dispel. You might bring in the Sleep of the Deads. Your Spell Pierces aren't 100% dead either. You're just gonna
No, not
stop
at all.
anything.
Yeah. I was just saying, like maybe even like you would counter Vidal and Epic here because you don't want them like to Kadolfa their blood token away. But
Right.
screw it, let
Again-
them sacrifice
again,
their
I
blood
think-
token. And
Again, I
counter
think
that,
you're.
yeah.
I think you would literally fire them off on anything because then you just like spend a couple turns doing that, and then you're just like, oh, here's a 5/5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just they don't do
Yeah,
anything, and then you
yeah.
just fill your graveyard and you just go to town. Yeah.
because you like it is more on the onus is on them to be more proactive.
Right.
And
They are the aggro deck.
yeah, they're the aggro deck, and then you just get to like go, oh, here's my 5/5.
Yeah.
Now that I've
Whoops.
stopped you from doing everything.
Right. Oh, it's got Ward 2, so your Red Blast costs 3 mana once it's on the stack. But you
Once
can
it's
probably
off the stack.
Right, but you can probably just counter it anyway. Yeah, once it's off the stack. Excuse me. Yeah. So well done, Discovering. Congratulations. A fitting win after very consistent good results over the last couple of months with the deck in question. The Dimir deck in second place. Nothing. Not. Look. I mean, they've got a bunch of extra blue blast, but outside of that, it's
it just looks like very. Actually, that's pretty close to the same 75 that I had been playing. Very close, like maybe 1 or 2 cards off the whole deck.
Anything interesting in the walls?
Oh yes,
deck?
actually
No
there
clue.
is.
Oh God, what's that?
Teach me the ways.
Okay, so
Shweedy way.
they've again, this obviously walls has not been a very huge presence in the metagame.
Mm-mm.
So this is going off a little bit of older just format information.
Box creatures, well.
They're playing a copy of Reaping the Graves in the main, which is pretty cool. They were back to playing Tinder Walls in the main.
Oh, Reaping the Graves, that storm card, right? That
Correct,
creature
but
card from
you
the
were just
graveyard?
able to cast a bunch of your dudes and then get back a bunch of your dudes if they just happen to kill a bunch of your dudes.
That's funny.
Pretty cool. We were playing the Secret Door combo. We were part of the combo with Freed from the Real as like a mainstay of the deck. There was a Valakut Invoker to win the game with. There's a third path Savant that lets you draw your deck. That is the main deck, and some stuff in the sideboard. I just read a card that I have never seen before in my entire life.
Your temple is under
Your
attack.
temple is under attack. So it
D&D
is
card?
from the
Baldur's Gate.
Gate set. So 2 and a white for an instant. You can choose either one of the two options. Is creatures you control gain indestructible till end of turn, or you and target opponent each draw 2 cards.
There's got to be better, cheaper effects for creatures you control can't indestructible until in the turn, right?
I'm sure there is that I can't think of off the top of my head.
Yeah. There's like 1 green regenerate each creature. There's
That's rapid vigor.
Yeah, there's like the hollow or whatever that white
Hollow.
one
Prevent
white
the
that prevent all the
damage.
damage and stuff. Because I guess if you just need cards and you're gonna combo off that turn, it doesn't really matter if it draws your opponent 2 cards. But like you're drawing 2 cards is guaranteed to combo you off either. You know.
Yep. No, this is definitely
Actually,
yeah. The fact that they're actually funny. This has changed from what it had previously been. I know for sure. They used to play on basically the 4 copies of Lead the Stampede, 4 copies of Winding Way, where this is just playing Lead the Stampede. Whereas the Elves side of the things is playing 4 copies of Winding Way, 1 copy of Lead the Stampede. At least the list I put together.
And we're starting to see in these green decks too, Healer of the Glade pop up more because it's just
an efficient card that does the thing.
Yeah,
you need
it's
it to
just
do.
a green 1/2 creature and ETBs. You gain 3 life. So being able to play it on turn 1 and have a 1/2 blocker immediately for their 1/1s is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
just,
it's
counters a burn spell and trades or eats a creature.
I was ahead of
It's
the
pretty good.
curve. The Walls player is also playing Scattershot Archer
Yeah, in the board.
in the board.
Just predicted it.
I did. And I was
Spoke
like,
it.
this card is good against fairies. I'd like to beat fairies.
And just something that's interesting. What do y'all think the number 1 most played card was at this tournament? If you didn't already look
In this
at it?
tournament, is it Lightning Bolt?
It is Cast Down.
It's Cast Down?
Yeah, and it kind of
What?
makes sense just with all like a bunch of random black decks because Grixis Affinity is always so popular.
And it plays
Oh
like
my
1 or 2
goodness.
copies, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
it
just
plays,
like
like,
every
2.
other black deck because like
Wow. Second most popular, Nile Spellbomb?
yeah,
That's wild.
yeah, I would guess like Lightning Bolt or something too. Like
Yeah.
you said, yeah,
Great.
would have also
In
guessed.
third place, Great Furnace is the third most
Well,
played.
actually, looking at this top 8, I remember this top 16 of this least, at least minimum of this qualifier. I guess that kind of makes some sense.
yeah.
That Lightning Bolt's not here because there's 3 decks that use Lightning
Yeah.
Bolt. That's crazy.
So
Actually.
Dimir Control in 9th, Coggates in 10th, Kaldatha in
Dimir-
11th,
Dimir
Grixis
in
Infinity, Turbo Fog, it looks like green black splashing Stream of Thought, Danielakos, Dimir Terror, Affinity, and blue black fairies. Yeah.
And I just kind of like want to like, it's kind of funny how like Writhing Chrysalis was like kind of hotly debated or something like just like, oh, is this healthy for the format too? And now it just kind of has its home in like I guess it still has like a diverse home in like Gardens,
I think it's best.
Gardens,
its best,
Glee,
its best
and
shell is
Gruul.
definitely just the
Glee combo.
Glee combo.
Yeah, exactly. And
I
then
think
it's just
so, yeah.
like the Gruul deck and the Gruul deck because let's be fair, the Gruul deck would not see as much play as it is now without
No,
it.
Correct.
it would not.
I think it's still cool because like I like the Gruul deck being here. It's kind of cool monster deck to hand somebody, you know.
Yeah.
Go just cast gigantic idiots.
Yeah, and keep one landers.
Yeah,
and get rewarded.
Yeah, Matt, like in my match against Matt, he over the course of the first 3 turns of the game suited up 1 land.
He's such a monster.
I'm just like, no punishment for such. I'm like, this is crazy.
Nope.
Alrighty.
Yeah, congrats to everyone in the qualifier. It's
that's
a
a
lot of
fierce
tough
tournament.
magic. A competitive, very competitive field.
Yeah, it was.
Shall I sign us off?
Let's do it.
Alrighty. If you made it this far, thank you so much. Give us a 5-star review. Leave a comment on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Leave reviews. Give us those 5 stars, baby. If you have any questions for us, go ahead and send those to us at commongroundmtgpod@gmail.com. We like to hear your questions, your thoughts of the format, your deck lists, topic ideas, all that fun stuff. Send them over. You could also DM us, any of us on Twitter, or add us for anything. Those are in the bio as well as our email. That covers it, fam.
Mm-hmm. Say hi to Cameron CubeCon if you're there.
Yeah, say hi to me at CubeCon if you're there. I'm so excited for CubeCon. It's going to be great. I know. Ooh, I have a topic idea for next episode.
Ooh,
let's go.
Yeah. You want to hear it now?
Let's save it for off the air.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Thanks for listening, fam.
Thanks, everyone. Goodbye.
Taking out the trash.
Nice.
That's my Batman impression.
Talk about waves.
Yeah. when I said that.
It was just like solid block.
Everybody give me your best Batman impression right now.
Best what?
Batman impression.
Which Batman, though? Like the Christopher Nolan Batman?
Yeah.
Where's the Joker?
Oh, that's good. Hippo.
Oh, I was gonna try to be funny and do an Adam West Batman.
Where's Rachel?
Where is she? Have you ever seen the College Humor video?
Your 4 ears.
Yeah, where they're just trying to find his
seen
voice.
this.
Yes. Oh, that's pretty good. My voice is just really exhausted.